Dadovitchnic. G'day all, Dadovitchnic here. Just taking everybody on a little world tour. Yep. Oh no, it's a cow. Thought it was a creeper there for a minute. This is my original home here. This lovely little hole in the ground. Start up a quick tree farm. I'll take you on a quick tour through here. I have a new base, so this one, if this one looks decrepit, that's because I haven't really been doing much here. Old wheat farm, old pumpkin farm, bed, really basic chicken coop, just 4 signs, some water source blocks, a couple of gaps above that and trapdoors so I don't get joined by spiders and creepers, and you stand here and collect the eggs. About as simple as it comes. And here a chicken crusher with a simple dispenser loader. It kills the chickens and just delivers the chicken meat down here with feathers, and you just cook it in the furnace. I've got a better one in the other base. Breeding system. Oop, I get some wheat. I saw this on Automator MC and I really like it because it's quite simple. I seem to have an awful lot of cows here. So basically all you do is stand here, let them breed, and then shoot them off. And with the rest of them, if you want to cook them, open up the other way and let them through, and downstairs and just pick up the stuff downstairs after they drop through the lava. Now, as I was digging down here with this simple stair unit here, I ran into this ravine. And that had a couple of abandoned mine shafts coming into it. One across there, which I still haven't fully cleared, and one that went into the rock here. There was a slime chunk down there, so I put cactuses down there to get rid of them. This is a storeroom, my first one. Just dye blocks and things like that. Just the initial workroom. Yeah, this area here was all abandoned mine shafts, and it was just so convoluted I kept getting lost, so I just dug the whole damn thing out and formed this room here, which was quite good, except that unfortunately a slime chunk, which I actually created a slime farm down here, now that they spawn up to level 40, they spawn all around this area here. So I've had to set up cactuses around to keep the slimes down. I never ever run out of slime balls. Slime farm, just a pretty basic one. You find all the plans there. On Roboticos has got the slime spawn, slime farm killer. Breaks them down into the single ones. And Static had a tutorial about how to build this little slime farm here. I found about 5 spider spawners in here, and made an EXP farm in here, so they basically just come out into there. It's got the as you can see here, using that X-ray sheet, they drop down and eventually they'll all fall down that hole and end up down here. And then basically you just use the close it off and use the crusher to get them down to half a heart. Now from there you can either hit them or you can use a splash potion. Cactus farm up there, only a small one. I actually get more by just walking around harvesting all these cactuses and put them back. Nethergate. First wheat farm. And that is the mob farm, the original one. Now, as I said, it would never really work very well, basically because I just can't get enough caverns around here lit up. Now I can't for the life of me remember where I saw this video for this thing. It's just really simple. Pistons push those fences backwards and forwards and all the stuff drops down. Well, there's a perfect example. And that's why I put that lava blade there, because the Enderman actually survived the fall. But they can't survive that lava blade. I'll grab that. Now we'll move over to the new base. So this whole area under here is pretty much just a honeycomb. Is what the abandoned mine shafts open up into other abandoned mine shafts, which open up into other ravines. It just never seemed to end. This the top mob farm up there, I added that on afterwards, and I saw that on Automator MC's channel. It's just a really simple tree farm. It's just got a area underneath here to collect all the saplings as they drop, and any wood that you miss. You basically just chop the tree down, chuck in a sapling, bone meal it, and then chop it down again. It doesn't get any easier than that. I had a walkway along the bottom here because my nether gate opened up right there. That up there is going to be the sheep farm. Well, I'm going to have another railway line going to there. So this is the nether gate station here. And here we come up to the Crystal Palace, as I like to call it. I really like the look of it. It's all light and airy. Storeroom is currently a lot bigger than I actually need. It's very simple. Basically what's on the side of the box is what you got in the box. So what you see is what you get. It's the central dome, nice big glowstone chandelier. Personally I like the pumpkins, but for that sort of thing they really look good. Down the central foyer here is another entrance down there to a boat ramp. I have a potion making facility in there. Enchanting room in here, bedroom over there, and a crusher control room for the mob trap is over there. So it's breeding room. Yeah, here we just have a cow breeding farm, very similar to the last one that I showed you. I'm not going to go through that again. This one here is a chicken breeding machine or chicken processor. It's far more complicated and much larger than it needs to be, and I have a tutorial or a video on a design that I came up with that's a vast improvement on this. So this will be being ripped out and changed. Once again, couple of wheat farms. Slightly different designs, but they both work the same way. Basically just a redstone line to a piston which holds back water. Turn off the piston, water comes out, and you harvest the wheat and the seeds. And then just replant the seeds. Melon farm, pumpkin farm. and they just work with sticky pistons under there. Just hit the button, sticky piston pushes up and then back down again, and all the pumpkins drop off, and same with the melons. Very simple reed farms. The mob trap is a single tube. Basically works on a piston pusher system, so there's a cone with a cone and a cone inside that. Once again, I saw that on Automator MC, and that enables it to work whether the mobs are 40 away or not. I've got a lava blade there which kills all the mobs except Enderman, but they jump back up into the lava blade and die from that. I have it on a switch so it can turn off the lava blade and use a crusher to turn it into an EXP farm. A very basic tree farm. Just plant the tree and wait for it to grow. You can chuck bone meal on it if you like, but I generally don't worry about it. I just harvest them whenever I'm going past. Cactus farm here works very similarly. Just got sticky pistons underneath. You hit the button, raise up, drop, and all your cactuses come off, and then you just replant them. This thing here gives me about a stack and a half whenever I pick it up. Here we are back at the storeroom. Inside the potion room, this is very similar to Etho's design. Basically 10 stands around, just look up and you've got a water source block there. I usually keep it all going with awkward potions so I can make whatever I need at the time. Just click on the trunks behind and you've got all the ingredients, and over here are trunks for finished potions. Into the enchanting room, that's what I use the snow golem for, to make all this snow. Simple, got two levers to raise glowstone around the enchanting table to cut the levels down. Because I got an EXP farm, I can just chuck level 1 enchantments on all my stone gear. Just makes it that much more effective. Underneath here is a like the cone of one of those supports for the building, and in that very small hollow under there is what I actually managed to build that into. That took a fair bit of work. And down the bottom we have the entrance to the boat ramp, and this hatch drops down to, funnily enough, a ravine. I think it might actually be a ravine on top of a ravine. Anyway, that took me a little while to light up, but it wasn't too bad, and certainly nowhere near as bad as the other area. So that's my world. I've got the sheep farm, which I've still got to do a lot of work on. That's going to be very simple. Basically it's a paddock with fences around it, coloured sheep running around, and I'll just shear them whenever I get up there. So it's not going to be any fancy mechanisms like Doc M's, but it'll do the job. Alright, thank you for watching. Cheers.